All right. So this is Proto and Andrew. Today we're going
What's
to be talking
up?
about taking a look at the new Pokemon game, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee that was announced a little while ago. We've had some more and more details come out about it. So we're taking a look at some of the things in the trailer here and just overall talk about past experience with the Pokemon and are we or are we not excited for this game? So
You'll find out
you will
later.
find you will find out. But like first off, just as the trailer started with like him playing Pokemon Go, like I don't know. I
Yeah, let's
saw
get that
that.
association, right off the bat.
Yeah, I kind of saw that and I was like, oh hey, I don't know if this is gonna be, or are they just kind of like saying like, oh, I'm gonna put away Pokemon Go and like go back to like my sitting on the couch on the Game Boy or your DS
Yeah, I was kind
playing
of hoping that it was
Pokemon
like
because
just
like
showing off the portability here and like check out the other portability. It's your Switch.
yeah, like I played Pokemon Go for a little while, but then I like many like I played it for probably longer than most, and then I just fell off of it.
Yeah, the issues with Pokemon Go is a conversation in itself. I tried to play actually a couple weeks ago, and then it just like wouldn't launch on my phone, and I was like, oh, it's probably just the servers. And I tried the next day, still didn't launch. I was like, why do I even keep this installed on my phone?
I keep it installed on my phone so I don't lose any progress that I have. Because like you will lose like your stuff.
Oh, is it stored to your phone?
I'm pretty sure if you
Oh,
erase it, you like have to start over from the beginning. But like, I just wish there was like I had wished there was more RPG elements and like trainer battles, and rather than just like the swiping and battling thing. So I
yeah.
when people started playing it, like I know it was super popular, but it just felt like it was a beta. It
Oh
could
my
have been
God. When it first launched, it was a mess.
and they kind of just like all of a sudden like guys it's live in Australia. Then it just slowly made its way live around the world, and I bought a new phone to play it.
I
I
don't understand
I needed a new phone first off. I'd say
like when things like this, like America's obviously huge. I'm pretty sure the company that made this is not Australian. Like, why would they be like, yeah, the first place we're gonna launch is the opposite side of the world from probably where most of the people are gonna play it.
yeah, it was weird because like yeah. I mean I think they were trying to launch it in like smaller areas to make sure everything was working before. I mean like we all saw the videos. Hordes of people were playing this
Yeah.
game. They had like 800 million downloads, but they keep kind of messing up. Obviously the Pokemon Fest, like the
Hmm.
networks crash, like so there's all sorts of problems. So, taking a look into this though, taking a look into this, it was just like as we watch here, him putting away, the phone and following Pikachu. So it's very curious to see what this was gonna be, and then like having obviously Nintendo because but then having Game Freak pop up. This is where I thought
It's gonna be legit.
like this is gonna be a core game. That's what I thought, and I had seen the articles about the copyright, like, oh, let's go Pikachu, let's go Eevee, and I was like, maybe it'll be a core, but maybe they're changing up, or maybe that was something later. But I thought this was going to be the core game that they were talking about last year at E3.
Yeah, what like a tease this was, because like everybody was like talking rumors like, oh, they're gonna announce like a core game coming up soon, and then instead they announced two non-core games.
Yeah, it's weird. So as I mean, like, and as we go through, it's very. I mean, well, let's take a look here even further. But like, okay, I get it, bringing us back to the living room. Okay,
Hmm.
cool. And then we're
It's
here,
like,
and
oh
again,
my
then still
God,
thinking
Pokemon
core
Yellow.
game. It looks just like a core game. Um, but with obviously coming off of like when they did Pokemon Yellow, you had the Pikachu that followed you around, and we're going back to Kanto. So that was also odd. That like, you know, that was also kind of odd because it was like we are going back to Kanto, fine, but it looks just like a core game, but it's not.
Yeah, it
It's
looks like a
essentially
mhm.
it's the mechanics of Pokemon Go, and
It's like
so
better graphics version of oh my God, the last ones that just came out. Oh, Sun and Moon.
yeah, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon,
This does look exactly like
and
the
here's Pokemon
area.
Go.
Oh yeah,
I mean, this is literally just Pokemon Go on your TV right now.
I do wonder. Like I always like in Pokemon Go, and it was probably my phone partly, and probably partly me. Like the mechanic of swiping the ball, I'd like go to swipe and be like, ah, fuck, just kidding. It's gonna just drop right in front of you. It's not gonna go flying through the air. I wonder how well it's gonna feel swinging your hand.
Like
Um,
the actually throwing with the
yeah, because they have like
Joy-Con.
crazy like motion controls in the new like Switch controllers. or the Joy-Cons. It's insane.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
like throwing the hat in Odyssey
yeah,
and
so I
yeah.
wonder if like how realistic it's gonna feel, or if it's gonna be just like silly Wii waggle controls, where as long as you like move your hand at all, it's gonna fly through the air.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would agree. Hopefully that like captures that sense of actually trying to throw a Pokeball rather than just
Hmm.
with your finger. Um,
Also, in the Pokemon Go, you had to worry about accuracy. I wonder if that's going to be a thing you have to worry about
I
here.
would think so, judging by like the image that we just saw of them
Mhm.
like with the circle closing. I mean, it's like identical
No,
to.
not that. I mean, like where you have to like you could screw up in Pokemon Go and like throw it way off to the right or
Oh,
left.
and then you could do like spin it and curve it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like the
wonder if
spin
that's gonna be in it.
moves.
But the next thing that like had come up was like co-op, and this was something that was like
Hmm.
really like, wow, this could be a lot of fun. That you can actually bring another person and play Pokemon with them in your living room, each having a Joy-Con, which I think really attracts the casual gamer. I mean, obviously
Hmm.
with this they're trying to um, do kind of the Pokemon Go, get people who are
Oh
interested in
yeah.
Pokemon Go. Maybe they'll buy it on the Switch to have a little bit more of like a bridge into like the core game because like there are a lot of hardcore people with the core games. I mean, a
Yeah,
lot.
people
We
get
know
pretty
some of them.
hardcore.
We know some of them.
I have a friend
um,
who's captured and transferred every single Pokemon through the games. So
we have a friend who like he beats him day one. Like day one, he's gone. Like done, gone. And I'm
yeah,
like, how? He beats them before they're even out. I think he's just like
he just waits to tell us
he just
after it's
waits
come
to
out.
tell us. Like he doesn't want to make us feel bad. Like, oh man, dude, that game's in development. I beat it. Like,
I did everything.
so like yeah. So Nintendo, they basically were in a board meeting and they drew an idea on the board. I walked in, I beat it.
I was like, oh yeah, those. I already caught all those.
Yeah,
Thanks.
we haven't even released these Pokemon yet. I got them. Pulls up his phone like on Pokemon Go. There they are. Pulls up his DS like, yeah, I'll fight you with them right now. But yeah, the co-op thing is really cool. I mean,
Mhm.
that I could see as being a reason to play this game because it's fun. It is fun to do this
Yeah.
type of game with a friend, and Nintendo's always been for more of the casual,
Mhm.
like co-op fun games to do together. But let's continue a little bit here. So again, this is. It seems like for capturing Pokemon, you're just doing the Pokemon Go elements. Like there's
Yeah.
no actual battling with your Pokemon until you battle a trainer, and this is where again like I was watching this and getting confused at like the core game because it's like okay this looks like elements of the
Yeah,
core
like at the
game.
corners, like they got the health in the level, and the other corner they have like
Level.
your number of Pokemon balls.
Yeah, and they had all the abilities, and so I'm like, okay, like this looks like a really graphically way better than the DS games.
Hmm.
And I'm like, okay, but like it's only when you battle trainers. I assume you do go up in levels with experience, but like, are there TMs? Are there HMs? Like, how in depth
Or do you
is
have to
it
do
going
that
to be?
stuff like in Pokemon Go where you only gain experience by like, oh, it's been so long, but like you'd like
Grind,
catch like a million Pidgeys and release some of the Pidgeys.
grinding your spare Pokemon into candy and feeding
Oh,
them to
that's
your
right,
other
the
Pokemon,
candies. Yeah,
which is like
they're gonna
okay,
make it more graphic though.
it's weird. Yeah.
Every time you do it, you're gonna hear them cry.
Yeah, I mean the animation and everything looks good, the graphics look good, and I mean this part was kind of interesting with.
I thought this was kind of dope.
Yeah, I mean this is cool. Yeah, like you can put your Pokemon in there and
Mm.
then like take them with you, and it will like talk, and you actually can use it as like control. I mean that's pretty cool. I
I
will
wish,
say, and you
yeah,
can transfer it to Pokemon Go, but again, like I want to know how and that we didn't get a lot of details like looking at the screen, but like seemed like just like the basic stats you get in Pokemon Go.
hmm but I hope that ball, or no, I wish that the ball had all the buttons used as a regular Joy-Con. Also, I looked; it's only got the joystick, which probably clicks, and then a top button,
Hmm.
so you couldn't use it to play Dark Souls.
Yeah. I beat Dark Souls with Pokeball.
I think there's those guys like beat Dark Souls with a Guitar Hero controller.
I've seen that. Like when like Diablo 3 comes to Switch, beat with two Pokeballs.
Awesome. Missed opportunity. But that's okay. They're not going to be super expensive. I think I saw they're going to be $20. I mean, kind of pricey
I love that
considering
we
it only
live in a
works
day and
for
age where we
one
can
game.
whip out a Pokeball at a table with our friends at lunch and be like, yes, we agree with this thing socially and in our society.
This is my Lapras.
This is my Lapras. This is my Dratini.
Hmm.
This is my Ditto. Shut up, he is real.
I mean, is this person using a Google Pixel 2? It kind of looks like it. Not bad, not bad.
Product placement.
Yeah.
um, but like, so it is going to interact with Pokemon Go. So
Oh
again,
shit! I wonder if
well, this raises the question because you can like in Pokemon Go capture a super powerful high CP Pokemon.
yeah, I don't know.
Like, do I just transfer him in the game and just win the game? Like, I'm just gonna go to the Elite Four
That's a
because
good point.
I have like this. Well, I don't know, like CP 4000 Charizard. Like, I beat the game in a day.
Yeah, like so people that have already been like playing like a ton of Pokemon Go, like they're just gonna boot this up. You're like, all right, Mewtwo, done.
Win. Huh, here's Ho-Oh, bitch. But it did seem that, like, based off some of the shots that were just in the past, that, like, there's a park that you can bring those to. So I think that's... I
Oh,
don't
so
know if they're
not
going to
quite
transfer
using in this
directly
game.
into the game of, like, you can use it. Because one guy, like, plopped his Moltres in there. Like, here, go free Moltres. Hang out in the park. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we'll see how that's going to go, man. But, continuing here, like, Snorlax, Haunter.
Oh shit! If you can dress
I
up
never got the
Pikachu,
cosmetic like options for that. Like honestly, that's not something I was ever into with Pokemon, but I understand it serves its purpose.
I really like that scene that it had with the Magikarp using Splash.
Yeah. Oh, Mewtwo.
Mewtwo.
Oh, snap. I wonder if we can have that glitch where you can find Mew underneath the truck. I mean, I think it's cool.
That'd
that
be hilarious if they added that.
I do think it's really cool that you can sync like Pokemon Go and all that. Pokemon Go and all that to it, but like my excuse me, my like concern is that like is this gonna I feel like I'm gonna wait for the core game, like the actual core game that they're
Probably.
promising to come out with this, and I still think that like why did you develop this when we really want that core game?
Yeah, right?
I get why they developed it. Like, okay, you're trying to make it really casual and fun, and again, we don't have all the details on it yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure more gameplay details will come out about how in depth it really is, but
Yeah, like if Game Freak's name wasn't on it, I'd be like, oh, okay, this is like when they made like Pokemon Rangers and like all those other like spin-off ones.
oh, Detective Pikachu, which I
Detective Pikachu.
I saw that announcement. I'm like really?
I thought it was going to be a movie. I didn't realize it was going to be a game until it was
I
getting
heard
closer to coming out.
too. Like, apparently, it's gonna be voiced by Ryan Reynolds, which I don't know how I feel
Awesome.
about Deadpool voicing the Pikachu. That might be
Still would have been better if it was Danny DeVito.
No, dude, I'm not a Danny DeVito fan. I'm sorry. I just like fucking short little ball man. Get away. I feel like I could roll him down an alley and get a strike.
He's like, wow, what is he like 4'6" or something?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never really been a big fan. I mean, I'm sure he's a great guy. I've just never really been. He's not my cup of tea.
Clearly, you haven't watched Twins.
Arnold. So, I'll be curious to see what they do with this at E3. I mean, obviously we only have a few days left before E3 happens, but I don't know what this is going to be. Like, you see if the president, I wonder what this is.
Oh yeah, it's like special Pokemon.
It'll be a special
It's probably gonna be Togepi.
Togepi.
And there we are. It's gonna be
Yeah, and there we are. I mean, that was the
$60.
the announcement trailer for it, and
I like the classic art style they used.
yeah, I agree. I think the classic art is really cool, and I like that they're bringing back to the original Pokemon. I think it does like from a nostalgia standpoint, it does hit that home. But again, like if you didn't have a Switch, is this going to make you go out and get one, or would you wait?
I have a Switch and I won't get this.
See, I don't have a Switch yet, and I'm like, but I had said like, man, if the new Pokemon game is going to be really good, I might get one.
Yeah, that. I mean, for the core one,
For the core, but I
probably
was expecting this to be the core one.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they just came out with Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, pretty recently, but if you even like those are just like kind of a redo. Not a redo, but like
Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are the first Pokemon games I haven't played in the entire series.
Yeah, so I have Sun and Moon. I have a Mega. I have a Mega Ruby.
Oh yeah, actually, those ones also.
I've
Omega.
played the older ones as well. Obviously the classics and the silver. Yep, yeah, the original Game Boy up there. But I don't know. I'm kind of curious. It's like, really, Game Freak? Why? We have Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go fell off with a ton of people.
Mm-hmm.
Is this?
Oh yeah, that too. It's not like they're doing this at like the height of Pokemon Go, unless maybe in Japan it's still crazy. I doubt
I'm
it.
sure. I mean, I still obviously it's still very, very popular. Like it is a successful game, but it's nowhere. I don't think nowhere near the people playing it
Right.
compared to how many people are playing it in the beginning, like Nintendo's stock value shot through the roof. Like every channel was talking about it, and like now you don't really hear about it anymore because I think they lacked a lot of things. I mean, can you imagine if this came out when Pokemon Go did come out? Like, if all this was like released.
Yeah, like within like 6 months or something.
Yeah, and it definitely feels like a Pokemon Go like sequel in a way. Like,
Mm-hmm.
in a way, it's like, oh, this is a companion for your Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
But I also feel like if I play this, am I losing out? Am I losing out because I don't do a ton of Pokemon Go? Like, you have to really be invested to get the full value of it. I mean, yeah, this would be really fun to sit on a couch and like play with and like capture Pokemon with like a friend or your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever it is. But again, am I going to go out? I mean, I don't know what the price is going to be, but
Well, I mean, that's what that is 59.80 yen, which comes out to basically a full price game, which really turns me off from wanting it because it's like it does seem like it's a console version of a mobile game that was free 3 years ago or 2 years ago, however long ago, and now it's like coming out as basically they didn't even make. I mean, if it is what it looks like, they didn't even make an original like story really, or I doubt this can be much of a story, but this like took Pokemon Yellow, gave it Pokemon Go mechanics, and it's probably, I would guess, since it's coming out from Game Freak, the engine that they'll use for the new Pokemon. So it's not really. It seems like they took a bunch of spare parts and put this game together, which doesn't mean it's going to be bad, but it just
I mean,
isn't
I'm
like.
sure a lot of people will enjoy it, but I just think like was this the right option? I definitely do agree with you. Like this shows what what the Switch could do for a core game, based off some of the things we did see that look like the traditional core games.
Yeah.
Roaming around, and you're going through the towns and doing battles and doing trainer battles. I mean, I would like to see that it did have like battles of a Pokemon to like capture them. I do think it's kind of cool though of not doing random encounters. So you actually can go up and like see that and like I choose to do that. That's a neat idea, which you could see later on.
Yeah. I've played like a good chunk of the Tales series, which has been on since SNES. And all those games do like a thing where there are no random battles. You see an enemy and you run into them, and it's like kind of a neater idea. I mean, random battles is fine. I don't hate it, but like it's like, oh, there's that thing I'm going to fight, and now I'm fighting it. It's neat.
Yeah. You run into like 1,000 Rattatas.
Yeah.
1,000 pigeons.
Oh man, they should really make Mount Moon just like fucking swarming with Zubats. It's like, oh, you like the Zubat meme?
I like the Pokemon
well, fuck you,
graveyard.
kids.
I wonder if that's going to be at the Pokemon Graveyard with that horrible, horrible music.
Oh, no, they'll probably change it again.
Because we're depressing a whole new generation of children. Oh, no.
They're going to change it and make it, like, happy.
Like,
Death isn't sad.
Graveyard. Ooh. I don't know, something
You're going to get a barbershop quartet.
More in tune. Not... Like, oh, my God. I can't do it justice.
The Japanese version of the song's even weirder.
The whole part was weird. I remember playing it as a kid, being like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, right.
I'm like 7. I don't need to know my Pokemon die. Jesus, I don't need to know this. Especially like in the first, like when Ash finds Charmander, it's like if his flame goes out, he dies.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
And then Ash dies in the Pokemon movie. Even though like the
that was
like,
heavy.
I Choose Pikachu, where they like decide to like basically redo the first movie, dies there. Pikachu talks. Spoilers, but like
that movie was weird.
That was weird.
Like I was expecting way more. Like I knew nothing about it, and I was still expecting more.
It was like a redo of Pokemon the first movie with like modern day Pokemon, which like I get it, but like I don't know. We're getting off topic on that one. But yeah, I don't have a Switch, and I was kind of hoping that it would make me want to get a Switch. I don't think so at this right now. Probably still hold off until maybe the next, until the core game, see what that is. Yeah. But right now, do you think? So right now, you obviously, I don't think you're gonna get this.
No, no. Like the guy that sits across me at work already pre-ordered it, and he gets it, and he's like, "Oh, this is like the coolest fucking thing since ever." You know, like maybe I'll wait till it goes on sale at that point.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Another thing I didn't even think about till we were watching it now is like I play my Switch a lot in handheld mode in bed, and like if the controls are all like throwing the Joy-Con, like I won't be doing that
Yeah,
while
I'm sure
lying in
there's a way
bed.
you can do it. Like, yeah, that's a good point though. Like, if you choose not to use the Joy-Con,
Yeah,
I'm sure they'll have like the joystick or something.
flick the
I'm sure they've thought
joystick.
about that. Like, how many people actually play our how many people actually use the TV when they play the Switch?
Well, in Japan, actually, they just released or they are about to release the Switch that's just the console and the Joy Cons without the dock or the charger or some other things at only 200 instead of 300.
Like just the console, like just the
So it's like as if like you were buying like just it, so you could.
just
It's
plug it
everything you
into
need to
your
play it in
TV.
handheld mode.
Oh, so
Yeah.
just plug into your TV. That's it.
So that you wouldn't have the thing to plug it into your TV. You'd have to buy the dock separate at that point.
Oh, oh, gotcha. Okay, cool.
Neat idea. When it first launched, I thought like, man, that's how I would want to buy it, and probably still would have if it came out that way.
Yeah, very interesting. All right. Well, I think we should wrap it up at there. I'd be curious to see what more about this comes out at E3, which is up in a few days. So, guys, if you like the video, definitely feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the Gooseman Gaming channel. And we'll be having some more videos posted pretty soon. Let us know what you think about these upcoming games and what did you want to see and what were your first impressions. For now, it's been Proto and Andrew. We'll talk to you guys again here pretty soon.
Peace.